Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Get us set up. I got you hooked on the chargers. Let me clean this a little better. Grand Rising. Hey Leah, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm talking to heaven. Shit. Let me go grab my lighter. I'm gonna go grab my lighter real quick so we can clear these cards. This is what we're doing today. Be right back. Yes, I did already bring it out. What's up? Good morning, Grand Rising, everybody. Alright. So I got the lighter. Let's clear this out now. Alright. Now we can clear it. So you can start off with questions. First come, first serve. I have the Talking to Heaven Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. If you lost anyone or... What's up? My weekend was good. How was yours, Melissa? Hi, Joker the Vampire. How are you? Good morning, beautiful. Hope you have a wonderful day today. Sending you lots of love from Flint, Michigan. Oh, thank you. Hope you have a magical day as well. How's everybody doing today? Do you guys want me to do a daily reading from the Heaven deck, Talking to Heaven deck, or from regular tarot? I figure since we are talking to heaven, we can make it with this. I want to know if I ever find true love. Alright, well, we'll find out. I usually start with like a daily reading. Let's pick a card for today and then... Well, I always give you a good night kiss. So I don't know if somebody feels something at night, especially before they go to bed. But if you do, it's this. It's a good night kiss. And it says, and I'll take questions after this. I always give you a good night kiss. I know that you still need me in your life, so I make my presence known in order to comfort you. So maybe you see lights flickering or you see other things, too. I enlarge my energy so that you can clearly feel me standing next to you. I move significant objects that remind you of our shared times together. When you are ready to go to sleep, I always visit with a loving kiss to tuck you safely into bed. My love for you has been elevated to its purest level, and I am now as close to being an angel as a human soul can be. So when I'm with you, please know that my intentions are solely to help and comfort you. Of course, I receive great happiness from sharing more time with you, but ultimately, my goodnight kisses are my way of bringing heavenly healing energy into your life. So that's sweet. So somebody gets some goodnight kisses. Lucky, lucky. Alright, so at the end I'll do another reading, but we'll do like tarot and other cards too. But for now we'll do some questions. I love your new cards and pendulum. Thank you, Leah. Alright, can you ask the cards what's coming for me this weekend? And then Joker the Vampire, I want to know if I'll ever find true love. Alright, so what's coming to me for this week for Melissa? I don't know why I just picked these up. What's coming for Melissa this week? It's that one. So memories. We have the memory card. We have the memory card. The High Priestess, so you definitely have to use your intuition. What's coming for Melissa this week? What's coming for Melissa this week? Alright, so, and the Oracle cards. So let's set it up. Alright, so Melissa. So a situation is cooling down. Whatever was about to explode is not really about to explode because we're done talking about this outdated shit. It's like this card from last week, you're not bringing it into next week, which is good. But you do have this getting played, manipulation, and lies. So if it's not you who is doing the lying or the manipulation, it could be somebody else like manipulating and lying to you. It could be a woman, or if this woman is not you, this is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, meaning like we have a lot of, we have to, there's a plan that, or a choice that we're trying to make about our life that we are not, we're not sticking to it, or perhaps we're not sure. It's like we're confused. But this is telling us to use our intuition. It's like we have to use our intuition because the Fool is in reverse. It's like you're afraid to jump forward, or there's something holding you back from this excitement energy. It's like this thing is holding him, like almost pulling him up, but it's like he's pushing it down. Perhaps this is why you have to use your intuition. And then you have the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is better. The Five of Cups is, you know, sadness and, you know, real bad pain. But when it's in reverse, it's like coming loose. It's like you're finally letting this out. Perhaps it has to do with a memory this week. Let me know if it resonates. Oh, you had these other three cards up here. The Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Pentacles. So this tells us, I don't know if this is for you or somebody else, but maybe we all have to hear it. There is like, I hear something dangling, or maybe like somebody put something like dangling in your face, like, and perhaps this is the manipulation saying like you need to take this, but it's something that would balance you, or maybe this is what you have to do, like take time out with the hangman. Perhaps this is what you have to do, either take time out, see it from a different perspective, or just take some time. Perhaps being alone hanging there will help you use your intuition. Alright, did you want to use the pendulum, Joker, the vampire, for that, or tarot for your question? What's up, TW Worth? No, not really. He said, a meth card reader. Aye. Hey, Melissa. Joker, I've been having a rough life. I wanna know if my life will ever get better. Alright, this is Joker for love life and life. Oh, thank you. What's up, Debbie Nolan? How are you? Hi, I post random stuff. Mac 2030, what's up, what's up? No money back shorties. That's true. Mad mainly my visions. That is so true. They said that when you do a spell for betrayal threefold, it comes back to the wish. It messes up. It comes back to anybody. You do anything to anyone, regardless good or bad, it's coming back tenfold. That's why. Never repay evil with evil. Repent and turn to Jesus. How about repent and turn to God? Jesus says, don't worship anyone but my Father, Jesus says. Don't worship me. Don't worship me, he says. Worship my Father. How about we do what the Bible says? What is in store for me this week? Mac 2030. What's up, Selena? Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Alright, we're going to use both for Joker the Vampire is next. So, will Joker the Vampire ever find new love? Actually, let's use the new pendulum. For you, my friend, we're using the brand new pendulum. Alright. Joker the Vampire. So, yeah, this is yes, this is no. Will Joker the Vampire ever find true love? Well, that's a yes for the true love. And what does Joker the Vampire need to hear? No. Let's see. Well, you're going through some kind of awakening. It's like, I see this like phoenix coming out. So perhaps we are going through some major changes. The Page of Pentacles, this is like a new job or a new situation, like you're going to school or you're starting to study something. This is getting like all the basics that you need to start something. That when it comes to pentacles, it's usually something material, something that you hold. It seems as though whatever it is to you, it's all on like your back here. It's almost heavy. There might even be like green with envy, like maybe people are jealous of you. I don't see as you being the one jealous. I think people are jealous of you. But it's like you have a lot of options. There's the Seven of Cups. You have a lot of choices, or perhaps being let's see what we have. So yeah, perhaps, so this is what I think happened before. So before this awakening, you've experienced great big loss, or perhaps you're in this right now with this Two of Cups in reverse. This is a separation or a coming apart because of this Queen of Pentacles, which it wasn't loyal, or somebody wasn't reciprocating your things. So there was this tower. This tower had to come, or this tower reverse is saying that, you know, it's on the way. With this Four of Pentacles, this is like, it's like the more you stayed sturdy, the more the tower had to come. This tower had to come to knock you down, because you weren't moving unless this had to come, and you had to be pushed into this awakening energy. And in order for that to happen, this had to get ripped apart so you could see all the other options, because you were only seeing one or perhaps four at the most. Now you're like 7 and above. But yeah, definitely seeing this this like searching, or perhaps like you're looking for something. We're going deep. And the Eight of Pentacles, so it might take a long time, but this is something you gotta stay through. Stay with it, stay with it, stick with it. Stick with it. What's up, Anjali? Can you please tell me when Sam DaCosta contacted me? This is for Anjali. Alright, this is for Anjali. Can you please tell me when will Sam Alright, so this is for Anjali. So we have this Temperance with the Page of Cups in reverse right under the High Priestess in reverse and the Memory. So it's like this memory of this lost love's got you knocked off your, it's like you can't even catch peace or something, like peace of mind, because of this Temperance energy. Perhaps this knocked you into like overeating, over drinking, like you're overdoing it, and it's sucking away from your intuition. So the advice for you here is to take on this Hermit energy, which is this is a very spiritual card. This is like you set out on your spiritual journey. You're going up the mountain. This is you, yourself, and your spirit guide, your God, your source, whatever it is. And this is setting out on a search to know you, instead of like or perhaps to drop the memory of this, and to go into the depths, the corners of yourself, to search for these deep memories that you lost within yourself. There's something that you're missing. So when you're in silence, perhaps with the Empress in reverse, whatever you thought it was like something covered, it came out. So now like the cat's out of the bag type of stuff, like a secret was revealed. So that's what caused you into this. But this Hermit energy is you, like I said, setting sail, going in your own direction by yourself. You know, you're really reflecting. This is like a reflection of what just happened. What did we just do? Where are we going from here? Things, questions like that. Let's see. Alright. So yeah, by the looks of your cards, Joker the Vampire, it's definitely getting better. This is for MAC 2030. What is in store for me this week? And is the guy the one for me finally? Alright, so we'll use the pendulum for your yes or no question, and the tarot for your cards. for your week. So what's in store for MAC 2030 this week? What's in store for MAC 2030 this week? MAC 2030. Clear heights. Perhaps we go to the top and light a candle or something. Find a light. And you too, getting played, manipulation, lies, and control. But this is in reverse. So the truth is coming out. Perhaps where we were manipulated before, we're no longer. So this week we might be climbing a mountain or climbing a lot of steps. Perhaps we are doing it in the dark. But we have this height. Climb mountain. Clear. Light a candle. So perhaps we are going, like, you know when you climb a mountain, like, this is hard work. Perhaps we have some, like, difficult climbing, like, difficult steps ahead of us. This is why it's telling us to clear our energy. Perhaps we do have to light a candle, do some sage, because you do have the Five of Cups, which is sad. Like, something happened where you're focused on these three things that spilled. Regardless, you still have two available, but you're not focused on that. But this week we are, you see this card, how it's so dark. By what is it today? We see the sun. Sunday, or perhaps it was yesterday. We see the sun. Perhaps we see our reflection, or our reflection of our actions in somebody else. Perhaps we're taking action when it comes to this Queen of Swords. If this Queen of Swords is not us, it could be somebody you know, a woman who most likely is a widow or alone. You know, if not, this is telling you to set out on whatever actions that you're doing, or whatever this next journey, whatever this next chapter it is. This is telling you to be pessimistic, to have a brighter outlook on this. Queen of Swords is also good with communication and truth, very honest. Now with this Ace of Wands coming next, this Queen of Swords is running right into this new opportunity, this new lifestyle, this new plan. Now Aces, I always say, are opportunities, so it's up to you to take this. Or if this Queen of Wands isn't you, it's somebody you know, set up for this new opportunity. This opportunity is above this Queen of Wands in reverse. So perhaps somebody is like, you know, the Queen of Wands could be very inspiring. So when it's like underneath here, it's like, oh, you don't want to take that, or talking bad about this opportunity, or like, oh, I don't think you can do that, when straight clearly you're going right into that. You're highly capable of doing it. Perhaps they're saying this because or if it's, this could be you like talking like down on yourself about that, because you do have this Ten of Swords here underneath that sun, which is like fear, like you're really like, but it's coming in reverse. So this is coming out. That's why that sun, this is one of the best cards in the deck. So with this above this Ten of Swords, it's really shedding light on this fear, this anxiety, whatever this is, this ending of this situation. And it's really giving you this new outlook on like, okay, I have other choices. I have other options. Where am I going from here? And this is what's going on for you this week. We're finally letting go of this Five of Swords energy, and it's coming back into this like Two of Wands, like We're getting, we're enthusiastic and excited, ready to go. Melissa says, Christy, thank you, I understand. What's up, Clarissa Jackson? How are you? Okay, in hermit mode. Oh wait, I was supposed to use the pendulum for your other part of your question. Was I? Let's see. Alright, what is this? Okay, and is the guy the one for me, finally? Okay, is the guy the one for Mac 23? Hold on. Is the guy for Mac 23? Looks like yes, or maybe. It said yes and then maybe. So maybe yes. Does Jamali love Selena? Alright, this is for Selena. Does Jamali love Selena? That's a no, but then it turns to a maybe. No at first, but perhaps love grows. Alright, Matthew Williams. Love life card for Matthew Williams. Okay. Alright. Love life card for Matthew Williams. Matthew Williams. Love life for Matthew Williams. Alright, here we go. Alright, so perhaps alright, so you have to go against what you normally do when it comes to walking away from this situation that, you know, this is 8 cups. It could easily be divided 4 and 4, but this is uneven. And when we talk about cups, we're talking about relationships, emotions, feelings. So this is walking away from emotions, feelings, you know, that are imbalanced, that are uneven, that no longer serve us. You know, like this, we're walking away. But when it's in reverse, it's like we keep coming back. This is saying perhaps we definitely have the keys, but because of that, there's this judgment. There's just judgment. Where it's almost like we are going to, with this 9 of Swords in reverse, it's almost like suffer for what we do, or for what this is. So this is telling us to, like, the 9 of Swords is in reverse, so where you were once, perhaps you did walk away, let me know. Because you are walking into this, like, 9 of Swords energy, which the 9 of Swords is in reverse, but it is about anxiety and this, like, you're all in your head, like, real, you know, anxiety, fear. This is what nightmares, can't sleep, but in reverse, it's like, okay, we're finally, the swords are finally coming out. We're finally letting go. We're finally starting to see. But it's like you do have, it's like you have a spirit helper or a spirit guide. Yeah, you're definitely not working alone. Or perhaps this is telling you to seek outside help or to ask the angels, ask for help. Because with this tower in reverse, this is a sign that the tower upright is coming, or a warning saying, hey, you know, if we don't get some help and change our ways to get out of this, you know, judgment's going to call. It's like you reap what you sow. You have the keys to turn this upside down. It's like when judgment calls. Perhaps we're reaching that time where we have to make a very important decision right now. This is like, let's make this decision based on logic. We definitely have to use logic here when it comes to this. I'm walking away from this relationship or something. Get me a ephemeral. Boy, not hit out here. How's that head game though? Love you already. Oh, thank you. Chile for grace. We have to get some of these people. Sorry, y'all. For some reason, my phone is not charging. Alright, can you read me? Matthew Williams, I just read yours if you missed it. I skipped your question, Leah. What? How did I skip Leah? I don't see you, Leah. Leah, I went back up. I didn't see it. Can you repeat your question? I still didn't see it. I didn't see your question, Leah. I love your YouTube channel. That always lightens up my life, especially when I'm having a bad day, and it always cheers me up. Oh, thank you, Joker the Vampire. That's awesome to know. To be honest, you guys cheer me up too. Every day I can count on y'all being here, and it is awesome to have you here. James go off if not like normal things. We believe it. Alright, Clarissa. Will I win in court? Get all my kids back. Alright, it's for Clarissa. 325656. If it shuts off, it's my battery day. My kids keep stealing my charger. Alright, so Clarissa, well, alright, that's a yes or no question, so that's here. So will Clarissa win in court and get all her kids back? 7, yes, and a maybe. So maybe you win in court, and let's see what the tarot says. Clarissa win in court. Outcome of court. I'd say yes. So, yeah, I'd say we definitely need to get a lot of rest. This came out like this. This came out like this. So, this 3 of Wands is like and which at first I thought was the 5 of Wands, which is like changing conflict. But now I see it's the 3 of Wands. It's like you're waiting for this. You see these 3 swords coming from this waiting, almost like you see it. It's like these 3 wands turned into 3 swords, and it's like you have this one sword here like blocking this. It's like there's one thing blocking something of your like new, like the 3 of Wands that you're waiting and watching, right? Perhaps you're waiting and watching for rest or for a break. You need some meditation with the Four of Swords coming like this. Perhaps you do have like one thing that's like blocking from these. I don't know if you have 3 kids, but you do have this Two of Cups. So there is this reunion that's coming together. This is endless love. This is like, you know, a connection, a coming together. Perhaps this is like a new relationship with yourself. It could be for telling you to get some rest, get a new relationship with yourself so that way you can defeat this. It's like what you're waiting for is rest and meditation. We need to like get our mind right. With the Four of Swords, it is healing after like a Three of Swords heartbreak too. And you have this Knight of Wands. Oh, thank you, Clarissa. She says, yes, Joker, she's fire. Nicki Minaj envy. Yup. Tell them. I love y'all. Can you please tell me about Jalam and Selena relationship? Jalam, Selena relationship. Well, somebody is always on their phone or always too much on their phone. Perhaps we need to spend time together. Get off the phone. Or maybe get on the phone and spend some time together if you're apart. Yes, very true. Noel's by design. Sorry to hear that there are no winners when you go 24. That's not what I said. What are you doing? Chilling. Jay Sion. We're reading cards, Jay Sion. You're welcome. Angeli. You're so right. That's so true. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I've been winning in court so far. Yes, you got this, girl. Could you tell me what's in store for me this week, Kaden? McLean, the one for me. I really messed up this time. Yes, that's so true. Alright, so what is in store for me this week? Kaden McLean, the one for me. So, Justice. You received the Justice card, and there's 2 things here. So perhaps we have to keep our mouth shut when it comes to justice or a right situation. Perhaps this is telling you that no matter what you say, it's not going to make it right. Like, if a wrong situation's wrong, you speaking about it ain't going to make it right. You know what I mean? Or it's not going to justify it. It's like we're trying to justify something. I don't know. You see that? What does this mean to you? You know, you see? I see this as like, don't say nothing. You know what I mean? So perhaps this is how we have to be this week. Alright, my poolside new home coming up. They've been all in my ear. Why I went hermit. Yup, that's true. They get mad. Haters gonna keep on hating, y'all. Oh, thank you. Alright, this is for Ika. Does Kunal really love me? What's Kunal's feelings for Ika? Well, yeah, he's focusing on the good things, or you're focusing on the good things, or if you're not, then you should be. Perhaps you do have your back towards the good things. We have the sun in reverse, so perhaps we are being pessimistic, like we're looking at the glass half empty. But there's definitely a victory here. You have the Six of Wands, so that's a good thing. Oh my kids, get past this hurt in due time. Yes, I already know by not even pulling a card that time is the greatest healer. But we will pull a card for Clarissa's kids. So, come on, Moon Eye, don't start, please. Yes, look at this. We have Four of Cups. I mean, the Four of Swords with the Page of Cups. So you have this. Wow. Clarissa, look, I can't make this freaking up, y'all. You see this? This is the card you got, right, with this Four of Swords that was sideways, like this, blocking it. Well, now, this Four of Swords that was blocking you is entering them. So whatever you thought this four is, can we see it, y'all? Sorry. Whatever this sword is, this is what's going into this Page of Cups, which is a new love. I'm gonna fuck her up. Get over here! Get over! Stop it! This Page of Cups is new love, this is definitely healing. Get over here. Maybe seashells or maybe something by the seashore will help. I don't know what seashells have to do with it, but listening to the ocean, you know those conches? When you put them up to your ear, you hear the ocean. Hearing the ocean will help your kids. So maybe like ocean sounds or wave sounds or bringing them to the ocean, that will help them. That will help soothe them. That will help heal them. And of course, this love, you know. Let me see. Let this dog in. You get up here, and you don't even start. Stop. She ain't hurting you. Look at these kittens, y'all.